because now it says, yeah. Hey. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. It's good to see you guys. Did everybody have a fantastic holiday weekend? Take a few moments to recognize the reason behind Memorial Day, right? For all the people who've sacrificed for our freedoms. I know I had a few minutes to remember a friend. How about Bruce Jacobs and the fantastic mixer last week, you guys? That was a really good time. We have a fantastic music program today, and we have Nick Gallardo here. He is going to be playing along with Chris Dodge and Rylan Dodge. So I say you guys probably don't want to listen to me very much, so let's go ahead and get this program started. We have Kim Adair leading us in the Pledge and Song today. She's been a member since March this year. She is with Arizona Bowl, NAU grad, go Jacks, and she is a concert crasher, so beware, Nick. She might do a stage dive.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we're going to do My Country to the Thee.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. There my fathers died, and of the pilgrims brought, from every mountain side, let freedom.
Please stay standing. We have Jan Green leading us in the Inspiration Day. He's been a member since July of 2007, a graduate of La Sierra College and Indiana University. Jan is a veteran who served in Vietnam and a retired urologist. Come on up here.
Why don't you sit down? Well, thank you, President Jen, and thank you, past President Bob, for being our inspiration during our many Rotary challenges in 2020 and 2021. The London Daily Mirror newspaper, essayist and poet, Patience Strong, pseudonym, was a necessary inspiration and solace to the British citizens during the Blitz of 1940. 57 straight nights and one day of devastating London bombing during World War II. Just one of her short inspirational poems for your contemplation. If you stand very still in the heart of the woods, you will hear many wonderful things, the snap of a twig and the wind in the trees and whir of invisible wings. If you stand very still in the turmoil of life and wait for the voice from within, you will be led down the quiet pathways of wisdom and peace In a mad world of chaos and din, if you stand very still and hold to your faith, you will get all the help that you ask. You will draw from the silence the things that you need: hope and courage and strength for your task. Patient strong. And then just a little Irish proverb. It is in the shelter of each other that we live. Thank you, Rotarians, for your inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you, Chan. That was lovely. Let's go ahead and break for lunch and have some fellowship with our friends, and we'll be back shortly.
Every year, over 350,000 young people participate in Rotary's youth programs. And thousands of mentors guide them as they develop their potential and take action in their communities. Service learning is a proven method for activating young people to address the root cause of community issues and hone their leadership skills. And along the way, inspiring them to create lasting change in their communities and themselves, setting them on a path for a lifetime of service. Foster growth in young leaders in your community with Rotary's service learning resources, our new approach to youth service. Resources are now available for both youth program participants and adult advisors. Start your service learning journey now at rotary.org/learn.
right, we're going to go ahead and get things started, but before we introduce our program, I want to welcome everybody today. We have quite a few guests here, so if you don't mind standing when I say your name and give a little parade wave. We have a guest of Jim Murphy here, Connie Murphy. I think some of you may know her. Guest of Joe Pennington, we have Mickey Pennington. Some of you may know Mickey as well. Guest of Mark Irvin, we have John Duvall. Hi, John. Another guest of Mark Irvin, Diana Medeiros. Guest of Richard White, we have Barbara Harris. Guest of Jean Casagrande, we have Alba Rojas Sacar. Guest of Gary Olson, his daughter Grace. Another guest of Gary, we have Ken Richings. And that's it. And I want to say hello and welcome to all of you who are tuning in virtually. And now for our program. Introducing our keynote today, we have Chris Dodge with Chris Dodge Entertainment. He's been in our club since February of 2020. Graduate of U of A, musician extraordinaire.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jen. All right, we only have 20 minutes, and we're going to make the best of it. You don't want to hear me talk. You want to hear this guy sing. He's a great friend of mine. He's been all over the world and been on, 76 countries. I just made that up, but on 50 cruises as with celebrity cruises and as a featured performer. And besides just being a great performer, he's a really good friend and a good human being. So please welcome to the stage, Mr. Nick Gallardo. Oh, hey there, everyone.
Whoa, here I am, on my knees again. I'll do anything just to make it right. Won't you understand? Let me know you can. Come on, then again. Well, no matter what people say, no, it ain't never my way. She was a passion. Not a permanent thing. Oh, now here I sing. Won't you take my hand? Come on, Mary, come on, Mary, come on, oh, now your brown eyes are all full of tears from the tears. Oh, now hurt me. Won't you take my hand? Let me know you can. Come on, Mary. Oh, now your blue brown eyes are so full of tears from the tears. Oh, now hurt me. Won't you take my hand? 'Cause I know you can. Come on, Mary. Come on, I think that's all the high singing I can do at 12:15 or something like that. Is that what it is? So let's get you to do something here. All right. Well, my name is Dick Gallardo, and I'm from Hawaii. What was that? Kind of weird. Sorry, we'll get those bugs out. All right. Here's to the salmon, here's the potatoes, and a nice little salad. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, come on, let's go. Let's go, darling. Take me there to our clubbing. And show for today. It's been a fantastic sight. We're going on pandemic.
Nick.
All right, 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go, let's go, little sweetheart. Let's go, bring it on, keep it over. Come on, let's go again, again. Come on, let's go again, again. Come on, let's go again. That's a fun fact. Those are the original lyrics. Richie Valens' favorite tunes. It's about a mystery girl. See if you can figure out who we're talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, Donna. I hate the bed, and Donna was a name. Since she left me, I'll never be the same. 'Cause I love my girl. Don't know where can you be? Where can you be? Now that you're gone, I'm left here all alone. All by myself to wander and to roam. But I love my girl. Don't know where can you be? Where can you be? And darling, now that you're gone, I don't know just what I'll do on my time and my love for you. Hey, darling, now that you're gone, I don't know what I'll do on my time and my love is for you. I had a girl who wasn't there. Since she left me, never be the same. But I love my girl. Don't know where can you go? Hey, thank you. So the girl's name was Donna, if anybody's wondering.
Yeah, let's do that.
Put the guitar down for a moment, if you don't mind.
Yeah. So this next song that Nick's gonna do, actually, I grew up. My dad, I don't know how he ever got married, but because he played accordion, and somehow the accordion wooed my mom into convincing her to marry him. And so when I was a little kid, he would play accordion every once in a while, and he played this next song on the accordion, and I never knew it actually was an actual real song that people sing, and I just thought it was an accordion song. So that's my introduction to this song, and
I seem to think that the fact that your father got your mother with an accordion tells me more than we need to know.
yeah.
Way to go, brother. Keep that one in. She was the light from the sun. He warmed me and in my heart will always be precious and warm memory. Love was precious and warm memory. Through the years and I still can see blue velvet eyes. She
There's something I love seeing more than anything else is knowing that there's a lot of different demographics in the room. And I know that we're all enjoying our food here, but it's really cool to see whose heads turn on which song.
Like that. Oh yeah. So I had an OEM moment today, Nick. And
Did
that's,
you?
Yeah, it's my way of telling you to get on your guitar. And
Tell me about
yeah, I'm gonna tell you about it. You know what, Nick? It was really hot this morning. It started to feel like a little bit like summer.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Well, you know, comes along with summer, right?
What's that?
Your golden retriever sheds all over the house, and then you have to buy the tape roller things to... Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not what he was talking about. He meant the summertime blues. Oh, 1, 2, 3, go! Well, I'm gonna raise a fuss, I'm gonna raise a howler. I'm going on summer trip to China dollar. I try to get the car, go out on a date. I said, no, die, son, you gotta work late. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. My mama and papa told me go and get her on some runway. One of you's gonna go right to Sunday. Try to take a car, go out on a date.
just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. Jen has a husband and kids. Now my love has arrived, and I thank God I'm arrived. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. You can totally sing. I am the way that I stay. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leads me away. There are no words left to say. So if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. She brought a book. You're just too good to be true.
That goes out to you, Jen. I think we can do one more. Is that all right?
Well, then I'm gonna keep that guitar down here.
How are you?
I'm not. I'm gonna pick it up.
Are you going to pick up the guitar?
Yeah, pick it up, man.
I feel like you should pick up the guitar because this song's going to make a lot more sense with the guitar.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, do the intro, then stop.
What's that?
Like seriously.
And then stop?
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
All right. We're out of time.
That's time, guys. There's a
I'm willing, if you guys are, to go 2.5 minutes over. If Jen is okay. Good. All right, so we just need some donations in the scholarship cup, that's all. All right. So Gary's passing it around. We play for tips. They go to our scholarship cup. If you got like an extra $100, that put it in and
the literal, look at, I'm a starving musician, I'm about to donate right now.
All right.
I can donate.
Like put
And
it where
this is a $500 bill right
put
here.
it right in there. We'll get it going. All right, you got it. Here it goes.
1, 2, 3.
amazing was that? How much fun? Thank you guys so much. All right. Well, hopefully has he left the building? Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, we have a book here, and today's book that Nick will be signing is Wild Symphony. So that will go into our Make Way for Books library. All right. We need you to sign this. I left my pen on the table.
Wow,
Right there.
look at that.
Yeah, so that's going to go in our Make Way for Books library. We donate that, so.
How
yeah.
cool. Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All the love and all the music. Hire me. Love, Nick.
Thank you. Okay, and now we have a birthday celebration, you guys. Yahoo! Celebrating the birthday of a member who's been in our club since June of 2013. He's originally from Rochester, New York, but he actually visited Tucson, visiting some family when he was 11 years old, and he fell in love with the desert and eventually moved out here to attend the University of Arizona, where he graduated. Yeah. Well, you know. Anyways, he's been in Tucson for a very long time, but he did take a 4-year vacation to San Diego, where he worked there for a short time. He came back to Tucson and has been working for Beach Fleischman as a CPA for over 26 years. Peter was a member of the Rotary Club of San Diego and Tucson Sunrise before he decided to find a home with our awesome club. But something you may not know about Peter. Have you guys ever heard of the bum steer? Yeah? Well, many moons ago, he actually bartended there when it was like the place to be. And when he graduated from U of A, he was offered a job as a CPA, and shockingly, he took a pay cut in order to become said CPA. But the good news is, you guys, things worked out okay. They worked out okay. Come on up here, Peter.
Thank you, President Jan. It's really true. I did have to take a pay cut when I took a real job. So if your kids are looking for a college job, bartending is like going out 5 nights a week and making a ton of money doing it. So great way to go to college. What was that? Exactly. Well, I'd like to thank Richard Bratt, who is my sponsor, who's no longer here, but I see every day at my office. I'd like to thank Dot Kret, long time friend, who was my mentor. And I have a check. Charlotte, I didn't put money in the scholarship because I have a check for the scholarships to the foundation. You know, Rotary does so many things we're all aware of internationally and locally, but it's really the friendships and relationships that we develop in this club. And, you know, so many people have reached out to me over the last 9 months offering condolences and support, and it just means so much to have these great relationships in our club. And I haven't been able to thank everybody individually, but I'd just like to thank everybody for all the support for the last 9 months, and I know all of you will continue to be my friends and support me as we go forward. So thank you very much, and have a great day.
All right, happy birthday. Mark Irvin, our president-elect, is going to come up here and cause some trouble. Actually, it's not that much trouble. He is introducing some new members today. Come on up here. Mark Irvin.
So, you know, we gave our buddy Bob Logan a nickname last year. His nickname is Past Tense. And if you ask Jen how long she's got to go, she can tell you exactly. So we have nicknamed her Countdown. A couple of things before I introduce the guest. I want to say thanks to my pal John Duvall. John's a former member that's rejoining us. And then my pal Diana Madera, who I affectionately refer to as the boss, who's taking a look to see if she likes us or not. And also, Diana has in the back for everybody these really cool cards that if you have a first responder that you want to send a note to, these are free. They're sitting on the back. Diana, thanks for doing that. Okay, I got some fun stuff to do here. I actually have two members that I would like to introduce. They are very different, and you will find out in a minute why. So I'm going to start with my pal Anna Onzi. I'm not going to tell you her new last name. She's going to tell you that herself. Anna's been a pal of mine for probably 20 years. She was my former massage therapist, decided she'd marry some... I didn't. She decided she'd marry some Air Force guy and moved to Hawaii, so we finally have her back. More about that later. So she does not like surprises, and she hates long introductions, so I'm not going to bore her with that. Let me tell you a couple things about her. In addition for working for Shade Industries, which is in Phoenix, and she's opening office down here, she's an adrenaline junkie. And when I tell you she's an adrenaline junkie, she skydives, she flies planes, she scuba dives. I could go on till I'm blue. Serious risk taker. Gary Olson, don't take this wrong, the best massage therapist in Tucson. Okay, sorry, Gary. Sorry. Okay. And then last but by no means least, and she'll tell you her new last name in a moment, she's single. Anna, come up and say hi.
I was always afraid to join a club like this because I'm extremely inappropriate. So. Oh, okay. All right, awesome. The first meeting I came to was here at Hacienda del Sol out in the courtyard, and we had a hat contest, and I won. Had a big peacock hat on, and there was wine. And we haven't had wine again ever since. So I told Mark. Mark told me there was something called an 11:30 club. Like people show up at 11:30, have a little wine before the meeting. I'm going to be starting that up again. I have had such a warm welcome here. There's such a great group of nice, successful, and motivated, wonderful people. It makes me want to do more and be better. And Mark, thank you for inviting me. Thank you he's been not only one of the best massage clients I've ever had, but one of the best friends I've ever had and mentors. And whenever I come back to Tucson, he's one of the people, when I've lived all over, he's one of the people that I always made sure to reconnect with. So I appreciate you being my sponsor and being my friend. And I love you so much. And Janine, I love her. I don't know if you know her. His wife, she's a saint. She puts up with this guy. She's one of the nicest people too. And Bruce Tunzi, are you here? Hi, Bruce. Bruce is my mentor. Thank you for not being mad at me for being a horrible Rotarian. I promise I'll get better. Thank you. And he said I was single, but I consider myself more of a double because I'm really strong, and I'll leave you very dizzy when we're done.
Anna. So I don't know if I mentioned it. She's she joined us in November. March, recent Kim Adair, also known as Kimberly, but those that know her know it's Kim. So she married her high school sweetheart. Isn't that like cool? Craig. Got two amazing kids. I tell you what, I've known Kim since she was at G-Tech. Obviously had a chance to work with her a lot at Boys and Girls Club. But what I think is really cool is I got to know Kim really well when she was with Nova Home Loans. And probably the toughest conversation I ever had to have with a client was a discussion I had to have with John Volpe, their CEO. And Ali Farhang and I had decided that we could not live without Kim Adair as our executive director and our CEO at the Arizona Bowl. And so I was tasked with sitting down with John. Damn tough conversation, Kim. You're worth every bit of it. So what's cool about Kim was she was one of 2 female executives that ran an NCAA bowl. And that's changed. She now is one of 3. So she was born in St. Paul, grew up in Phoenix. 2 things that didn't happen. So she went to a Catholic school. Guess which one it was? Sorry, it was not Sal Point. She also went to university in Arizona. Guess which one it was? No, NAU. Couple things you don't know about Kim, and Kim and I have been pals for quite a time. Back at our Boys and Girls Club days, she did her best to keep me in line, and actually did a pretty good job. But she is, as we talked about, the backstage sneaker. She's already noticed that these doors probably go backstage. So without further ado, Kim, come up and say hi.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be a Rotarian on my way to getting my blue badge. So much for my sponsor here. The first thing he told me when he told me that I was being introduced today as a new member was, Kim, keep it brief. So he's got all of your interests at heart. So I want to thank my mentor, which is Jim Wood. Again, not here today. Not here for my birthday, not here for my introduction. I'm just kidding. But he's been amazing in helping me guide me through this process. So I'm very grateful. I'm very excited to be here, and I'm very honored to be among all of you. So thank you very much. And thank you to my amazing sponsor, Mark Urban, who has the best hair in all of Southern Arizona. And we can all agree to that. Woo!
All right, welcome to the club. Charlotte Harris. We have some Paul Harris presentations today. Come on up here.
Today we come closer to a world of peace and understanding with 3 Paul Harris Fellow presentations. Family members have already pinned each other with their Paul Harris Fellow pin. Grace Olson is receiving a Paul Harris Fellow as a gift from her father and fellow Rotarian Gary Olson. Grace will start her junior year at Tucson High School this fall. Her dad shares that she's a hardworking, diligent student. She's a good friend and daughter. A singer, guitar player, seamstress, and artist, Grace had her first business venture at age 9 or 10 years old as she had a desire to buy a snowboard. She made beautiful pearl string bracelets and sold them to her adult dog walking friends at the park. She had a business with 100% profits because her dad paid for the pearls at the gem show. Gary shares, smart lady, right? Grace has big plans to be on the East Coast for college, and most importantly, will be a good person in life. Congratulations, Grace. I've got your certificates over here. Anyway, Lynn Struthers Pete is receiving her Paul Harris Fellow as a gift from her husband and fellow Rotarian Wayne Pete. Lynn shares that he most likely is doing this for payback time for her holding down the fort while he was so busy helping JTEG get formed. Lynn is a new family member of our club and is no stranger to Rotary, as her father, Burton Struthers, was president of our club in 79-80. And he's very proud that she's now a member and has planned to watch today's presentation via modern-day electronics. So, hi, Bert. A Tucson native, Lynn was born and raised here, attended University of Arizona for undergraduate medical school with her residency training at the East Carolina University Family Medicine Program. Prior to her retirement, Lynn was a primary care family physician for over 32 years, including with Carondelet Medical Group and Tucson Davis Clinic. She has numerous current volunteer activities, and to mention a few: the volunteer medical director at JTED, a member of the Medical Reserve Corps of Southern Arizona, where she was a volunteer COVID vaccinator of over 1,000 individuals at TMC, Udall, and the U of A sites, a member of her church's mission committee helping with donations to Casa Maria Soup Kitchen, including gleaming fruit trees for food donations, and providing janitor property managerial help for 3 abandoned buildings during the COVID lockdowns, and she added somebody had to do it. A familiar quote of Lynn's by Aristotle is, quote, "What is the essence of life? To serve others and to do good," unquote. Congratulations, Lynn, and thank you for your service to our community. Wayne is receiving his Paul Harris Fellow +1. A Tucson native born, Wayne was born at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, and before he was 5 years old, his family moved 13 times. He earned his bachelor's degree at Stanford, his MD at Dartmouth, and his MDH at Harvard. Wayne is a hospice physician with Valor Hospice and is on the faculty at the University of Arizona College of Medicine. But when he talks about his accomplishments, there are many. Some include having a play he wrote, Pancho Villa Rides Again, produced at the Gaslight Theater, authoring a book, Listening to Your Heart, that was published by Treasure Chest Books, being the manager of a very senior band known as the Incontinents, being the founding chair of the board of Pima J. TED, that has had 200,000 graduates and 98% graduation rate, and being... and being married to Lynn Struthers for 38 years and having 3 grown daughters. When asked why he supports Rotary International, he replies, "As a volunteer physician for 60,000 refugees in Somalia, I learned firsthand that Rotary vaccines save thousands of children's lives." Congratulations, Wayne, and thank you for your continued support of Rotary International programs. Now, in keeping with our tradition of giving worthless gifts, for Grace, who we know will be looking forward to a more normal high school experience this fall at Tucson High, a red and white cap to wear to Badger football games this fall. Give her her. For Wayne and Lynn, with the Olympics this summer, we thought you might enjoy having your own Olympics at home with a copy of a used but 100% intact copy of the Genius edition of Trivial Pursuit. Please join me in congratulating our Paul Harris Fellows.
Congratulations. All right. We have a raffle, don't we?
All right, King of Clubs game. We'll have Anna pull a raffle certificate. So,
Get those tickets out, guys. $383,698. Anyone? 383,698. Wait. Ha ha.
So the next stage of this, we're going to donate that back to the club.
All right.
Is the King of Clubs. This is the name of the game, the King of Clubs. There's the King of Clubs in there. And every week when the King of Clubs is not drawn, that card is pulled out, so I'll get better every week. So let's see if I pull the King of Clubs today. It's not a baseball. Oh boy, King of Clubs, please. It's not!
Oh, announcements. I think I'm first. It's June, you guys. Did you know this? Yeah. Hey. 2 more meetings. What? I ran 100 miles last month. 100. So that makes my total 948 miles for the year. I don't know, I think I'm like 10 miles outside of Fort Collins, Colorado. Yeah, so maybe I'll make it to Wyoming by the end of the year. We'll see. You guys still have 1 month left to donate. My goal is 1,000 miles, which clearly I'm going to take a break this month and I'll make it. So I have just about 50 miles left to run. So you can get the form to donate from Dorina. They're at the registration table, and they're also on the Club Runner. Excuse me, it's just on our website, so you can download the form and donate still. I appreciate all of you so much who have donated, and thank you to those who are going to start donating today. All right.
Bobby Larson. Come on up. You want to do it from here or there?
I'll just do it from
All right.
All right, we have a blue badge to present today, and today I get the honor to introduce Wayne Wood. Wayne's grandfather came to Arizona from Texas in 1909 in a covered wagon. He also helped develop the cotton and citrus industry in central Arizona. His father was born in Arizona and graduated from the U of A, which has become a tradition in his family. And Wayne grew up in Mason, attended the U of A. After graduation, he went to medical school at Oregon Health Science University, and he met his wife, Dana. And she was finishing nursing school. Moved to California after that for residency training in orthopedic surgery at Harbor UCLA Medical Center. He returned to Tucson in 1978, where he started a 40-year career in orthopedic surgery. In 1980, founded the Southern Arizona Orthopedics. During his career, he was involved with professional organizations, including chairman of the Department of Surgery, St. Joseph's Hospital and El Dorado Medical Center, chief of staff, El Dorado Medical Center, board quality care committee, Tucson Medical Center. And in 2017, he retired from medicine and then focused his time and energy on various volunteer activities. Medical volunteering, he took 2 medical mission trips to Kenya and several medical trips to Mexico. He also worked St. Elizabeth Medical Center in Tucson and Nogales, Arizona Children's Clinic, the medical and surgical care of children from Mexico. Wayne's also been active in various Tucson organizations, and just to name a few, Pima Council on Aging Board of Directors, Desert Christian Schools, Board President and Finance Committee, and the U of A College of Science Galileo Circle. Unfortunately for Wayne, his children were not very successful. His son Aaron is an ears, nose, and throat physician. His son Ryan is an attorney in Denver, and his daughter Megan is a marine biologist. So I'd say he did pretty good. And his hobbies are hiking, traveling, and U of A Hillsdale College adult education classes, spending time in Pine Top, visiting grandchildren, and volunteering. And please welcome a great new member of Rotary, Wayne Wood.
Thank you very much. I'm glad that we had a concert for my blue badge today. I just want to say a few words and, thank my sponsor, Hugh Thompson, and my always enthusiastic mentor, Bobby Larson. I know it's been said many times that we've had a tough year, and many of us have been online most of the last year. But I really want to give a big thanks to Jennifer and Bob and all the work that the leadership team did last year to keep this organization going. And I'm quite confident that Mark is going to get us through the second half of this transition year. So thank you all.
Bruce is going to use the podium as well.
What if I don't want to share? Just kidding.
You stepped out of the way.
Yeah, she did. So I want to announce I'm excited about this for our next mixer.
is it's going to be at the Bum Steer, and Peter's going to bartend. So, but by a show of hands, can I ask how many have never been to the Arizona Sands Club? Can I see a show of hands? You guys are in for a treat. The Arizona Sands Club, it's the Lowell Stevens facility on the north end of the U of A Stadium. It's on the 5th floor. It overlooks the stadium, and a glass wall to the north overlooks the Catalinas. We're going to do it on a Tuesday night, Tuesday the 15th. We're going to have the entire place ourselves, so it's only open to Rotarians. So parking is either across the street at the Cherry Avenue Garage, which is the one right next to McHale, or there is going to be parking on the west side underneath the skyboxes. Details on that we'll get out about parking. So anyway, you can now sign up on Club Runner, so please do it. It's going to be a great night. We're able to move inside, tall ceilings like this, and like I say, if you haven't seen it, it's an amazing facility to go and visit. Next, I would like to announce that, how many days is left, Jen? The close of administration is Jen's going away party, and Mark's, God knows what it is. It's all about Jen. So it's not about Mark until next year. But anyway, it's going to be westward look. We're going to do it up on the patio on the roof, which is covered. Don't worry, the weather is going to be beautiful. It's $55 per person. We should be getting it out on Club Runner pretty soon to be able to sign up. We obviously did not have a close of administration last year, but that was because it was Logan's party. But anyway, I hope everybody signs up and turns out for Jen, and I'll turn it back over to you.
And Joe Danishevsky. Which one do you want?
I'm going to go without the mic.
Wait. One other we'll be putting out. Westward Look is going to do $99 a night. They're going to waive the resort fee, and that includes if people decide that they want to go on Friday night and stay both Friday and Saturday night, so it could make for a nice staycation. So, yes, Mr. Logan. I don't know.
Okay, I'd like you to meet the latest member of the Danishevsky family. James Loris Danishevsky came in at 7 pounds 9 ounces, 20.5 inches long, and he's being held by his big brother, Eric the Red.
So cute.
Who you met about 2.5 years ago.
Aww.
So God bless him. We haven't seen him in person yet, but we will. Thank you.
Congratulations. What a cutie. We're both cuties. Okay. We're just like a minute over, guys. Okay, so next week's meeting, we have David Turpie with the Arizona Historical Society. The meeting will be here. Hope to see you guys again next week. If you have picked up your car show tickets, make sure you take them home with you. Arnie Jacobson left his here. Last week, even after I reminded everybody. If you haven't picked them up yet, you can get them at the back of the room from either Roger or Jeannie. Right? All right. Thank you guys for coming today. Thanks, virtual guests, for tuning in. We appreciate you joining us. And turn in these things in the basket at the registration table. And if you want to donate to the Scholarship Cup, if you haven't already, please do so at the registration table as well. Happy birthday, Peter. Congrats, Wayne, Lynn, and Grace on your Paul Harris Fellows. Welcome to the club, everybody. Congrats on the blue badge. And now for our toast. In honor of Memorial Day, I am going to start with a quote from JFK. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. So here's to those who have served and sacrificed and those who continue to serve for our freedom. We're adjourned.